All right, YouTube, this is your boy Chosen for Twos. We're here today. We want to get a little something off our chest, do a quick review before I take this tire off this rim. We want to talk about this phenomenon called darksiding. Darksiding. A lot of people swear by it. Some people say once you go dark side, you never go back. Some people say don't go dark side. Insurance, they talk about and chronicle insurance issues, and first one thing and then the other. But here's what it boils down to. It's a matter of perspective and a matter of choice. Yes, this is your boy Chosen for Twos out here trying to give you a little bit of just a little bit of my reviews on how I view things out here on these streets and on this motor vlogging thing and on this two-wheel life. Here's the thing. I looked at darksiding for some time, for about probably a year. I read reviews on it. I see that there's a lot of debate back and forth. But what it really boils down to is you get to choose what you put on your ride. And it's a matter of perspective. A lot of people talked about the dark side and the benefits that come with darksiding, and I understand it. I don't have any negative things to say about darksiding. I tried it. It was well fun for me while I had it. I like it. There's some pros and some cons that I view it, but this is only my perspective. And so I would that you understood it's only my perspective, and don't beat me up too bad, those of you who dark side lovers and those of you who are dark side haters. I would that you would understand. So some of the pros that I was told you get from darkside. I was told the tire's cheaper, which it is. It's a little cheaper to buy a tire. But I told about the stability. The stability is great. Going down the road, you feel more confident. You have more stability, and of course they talked about the tread life, that you can get so many miles out of a dark side tire. You can get 25,000 miles out of a dark side tire. I didn't have that type report. I didn't have that type testimony or that type look. And so I put this dark side tire on Jenny in January of this year, and I took it off in August. I put 11,000 miles on this tire, and I don't know if you can see the top of it, but if you can, you'll tell it's already past the wear bars. And so I didn't get much life out of this Pirelli run flat. But I tell you, I really do appreciate this tire. I was on my way to ride Tail of the Dragon, Darkside 2 up between Columbia, South Carolina and Spartanburg, South Carolina on Highway 20, stopped at a rest stop, picked up about a 1/4-inch little nail. And at about 75 miles per hour on a rough patch of road, I could feel there was a difference in the way the bike, the way she was handling. So we pulled over, my brother and I, and I found and was able to patch this little hole right here. It was like a 1/4-inch nail. So we kept an eye on it all the way up and into the mountains. And the next day got up and tried to go and get a tire, but couldn't find one that would fit. And so I had him put a patch plug in it from the inside. And that patch plug took us through Tail of the Dragon, took us through the mountains, brought us back down 129 all the way back down to the flat land, all the way home. And then about 2 weeks later, the patch started to mess up, so I had to take it off, and I put a motorcycle tire back on Jenny. Now, my preference, like I said, I don't have anything negative to say. For those who love dark side, roll your dark side. Will I go back to it? Who knows? I don't know. It all depends on how I feel and what Jenny tells me to do. But I had some luck with it, but I also realized that I lost what I love the most about the motorcycle tire. I fell in love with this bike, this F6B, the 5th generation Goldwing 2013, when I rode my brother's bike, who was just like it, after I flew out to Killeen for his birthday a few years back. And I got a chance to ride that 800-pound bike, and it rode with such agility. It was so nimble that I fell in love with it. And so I decided that I was going to try to find me one when I got home, and I did. And that's when I found Jenny, and we fell in love. And so I missed that because I live on kind of on 95 down in Columbus County, which straight off 74 I could hit 95. And in going in either direction, any of you have rode Interstate 95 know there's some rough patches of road. Well, the problem with the Darkside tire, I found, is it tries to track the road, because a car tire is designed to keep you sitting, standing erect, right, and standing upright. And so I found that I lost the agility of that motorcycle tire, which does not track the road but rolls with it, because the tire circumference of the tire. And so I found that when I was riding Darkside on 95, I could never relax. I could never, because I always had to look at the contour of the road. And so now that I'm back on the motorcycle tire, I can relax more. But again, it's my preference. So how do I feel about Darkside? Is my review after riding it for 8 months. Um, what I recommended, I'll say do you. Do what you feels best for you. Do what you love, and that's about the best I can do for you, because I loved it while I had it on there. But then when I got tired of the constant having to watch and track, and so I just went ahead and took it off. But that was my preference, because I just loved this F6B and the agility of it. It's a cruiser, it's a touring bike, but I love the fact that that it has the agility of a sport bike. And so that was the reason I fell in love with it. That was the reason I bought it. And so I wanted to get back to my first love. But I have nothing bad to say about the Darkside tire. There are a lot of guys riding it. A lot of guys love it, and I applaud you. Do what you do. Is it hard to ride a Darkside tire? Absolutely not. After about 50 to 75 miles, they say 250 to 300, but after about 50, 75 miles, consciously and subconsciously, you know that the tire's there. And so you know to make those adjustments when you lean, you know to make those adjustments when you're cornering. And so it's just becomes a part of you, just like having the motorcycle tire. So it becomes second nature. And so YouTube, I appreciate you for listening. I appreciate you for hanging in there with us and asking that you go on this journey. In the future, there are going to be some other things coming up. This is a spare rim that I have this tire on. I checked recently to see if I could get my a tire made from Cocoa, Florida. Uh, just like I did the front, I got that front tire actually made in Florida, and I called to see if I can get the back tire made, but because it's not a standard motorcycle tire, it's made more on the line of a car tire and has 5 lugs. They couldn't fashion this wheel, and so I'm going to take this particular wheel, I'll take this Darkside and do away with it. We're going to get rid of the Darkside, and I'm going to have this wheel powder coated to match my front wheel. So you'll see that coming. We got to get Jenny's shoes to match it. We got to get her her shoes to one looking like the other. And so, but I appreciate you, YouTube. I love you. This has been your boy Chosen for Tools. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and share that thing, and give me a comment or two if you will. Peace.